Hi friends, Teacher Luke is here. In this video, I will be doing a two-parter with a book called Swimming with Sharks. So we're going to do it in two videos. It is The Daring Discoveries of Eugenie Clark, a person who studies and loves sharks. It is written by Heather Lang, and pictures are by Jordi Solano. So let's get started. Little Jeannie stood on the railing and pressed her face against the mysterious glass tank. Most people saw piercing eyes, rows of sharp teeth, vicious, bloodthirsty killers. Not Eugenie Clark. She saw sleek, graceful fish gliding through the water. She longed to be inside the tank, on the bottom of the ocean, swimming with sharks. Every Saturday morning, Jeannie raced into the New York Aquarium and shared her passion with everyone who would listen. Jeannie loved learning about all kinds of fish, but there wasn't much information about sharks back then. She dreamed someday she'd discover their secrets too. Mama saved her pennies and bought Jeannie her own fish tank. Friends, do you have a fish tank at home? Do you like to watch the fish? Maybe you can tell me about it. Soon, their small apartment overflowed with fish and reptiles. Jeannie wondered, do fish get sick? Do they think? Do they sleep? She observed, she sketched, she took detailed notes. Jeannie dreamed of becoming a fish scientist and exploring the ocean like her hero, William Beebe. Maybe you should take up typing and you could be a secretary to William Beebe, Mama suggested. In the 1930s, few people dared to study the depths of the sea, and none were women. Most people didn't think women could be scientists or explorers. I don't want to be anybody's secretary, Jeannie said. Jeannie took every science class she could find in college and got her master's degree in zoology. Now, that is where you study animals, friends. When a famous, let me see if I can pronounce this, this is a big word, ichthyologist, a fish scientist, asked her to come to California to be his research assistant and take oceanography, that means studying the ocean, classes, she jumped at the chance, or perhaps swam at the chance. And there is a drawing of a piece of paper in the edge of this page, and it says, sharks are complex. And then it has the different parts of a shark. It says the first dorsal fin, the second dorsal fin, the pectoral fin, which is right here, the gill openings, this is where they breathe over here, nostril, the nose, the pelvic fin, which is right over here, and the caudal fin. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. The ocean became her classroom. Jeannie collected fish and studied them. She took water samples. She dissected, that means cut apart, a swell shark to investigate how and why it puffs up. Wearing a face mask, just like the one you see right over here, Jeannie explored the underwater world. For the first time, its beauty mesmerized her. Jeannie couldn't wait to dive deeper, stay underwater longer, and maybe even see some sharks. One day, on a research trip, Jeannie's professor let her teacher, let her try a helmet diving. So this is the helmet that they used to use back in the day. As she slipped into the cold water, the heavy metal helmet, that's what they had back then, pressed on her shoulders, a line from the helmet attached to an air pump on the boat. Down, 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 the kelp welcomed her, waving back and forth with the underwater currents. Down, down, down. She marveled at the fish all around her. Jeannie was finally on the bottom of the ocean. I wonder how far the bottom of the ocean is. In 1949, the U.S. Navy hired Jeannie to study a poisonous fish in the South Seas. One afternoon, while collecting fish underwater, she sensed something behind her. A huge shark! Jeannie froze. The shark swam closer and closer, a few feet away, and then suddenly it turned and dove down, disappearing into the darkness. Jeannie was too excited to be scared. Most people thought sharks were stupid, unpredictable, eating machines. Jeannie believed that there must be more to these beautiful fish. And at the bottom of this page, there is a drawing of a piece of paper, and what's written on the piece of paper says, "Most sharks are timid." So, is that a fact, or is that what she believed? Did she prove that to be true? So, friends, that is it for today. And so for tomorrow, I will be reading the rest of this book, and I hope you join in. Thanks for listening, and have a great day. Bye.